Columbus, Ohio, 2045. Creator of the enormous virtual world OASIS, James Halliday, passes away and leaves a video message outlining a competition called The Hunt. Halliday revealed in his final video that there is an Easter egg he has buried deep within the game that will only become accessible after 3 challenges have been finished. The person who discovers the egg will gain complete control of the Oasis, as well as Halliday's approximately $500 billion stake in gregarious games. Halliday's wizard avatar, Anorak, who has all knowledge, will welcome the winners. Wade Watts, a poor teenager from Oklahoma, lives in the Stacks, a densely populated cluster of rundown trailers piled high atop each other and linked together by scaffolding. Wade and his neighbors put on their headgear and enter the Oasis, a vast virtual reality where everyone spends the majority of their time to escape their everyday lives. Yes, they do VR in their RVs. Nobody has advanced the hunt in the 5 years since Halliday's message. Wade discovers that the Copper Key is on the same planet as his school, Ludus, and that his Oasis avatar, Parzifal, lives there. To find the egg in their loyalty centers and use it to pay off debts, a company called IOI, or Innovative Online Industries, has gathered a group of players they've called Sixers. The first challenge, a race into Central Park, has been unlocked for quite some time. The race begins, and Wade pulls ahead of the pack until King Kong attacks the track. Wade almost crosses the finish line before realizing that nobody can do it without Kong destroying them. He sees well-known player Artemis about to cross, but he stops her just in time for Kong to seize and wreck her motorcycle. Wade and Artemis are invited to Ake's garage so that the motorcycle can be fixed. Wade returns to the Oasis and looks through the Halliday journals, a collection of Halliday's memories. Wade interacts with a curator, a robot host who directs him to a popular memory. Halliday and Morrow are talking about their professional futures after a launch party. Morrow decides to leave gregarious games. When Wade hears a quote from Halliday about going backward, he realizes that it holds the key to overcoming the first challenge. Wade rejoins the race, but as everyone advances, he shifts backward and rides through a subterranean tunnel, which allows him to completely avoid Kong. The Copper Key and a hint for the upcoming challenge are given to him by Anorak after he completes the race and arrives in Central Park. Parzifal surpasses all other players in scoring, attracting Sorrento's attention. Sorrento uses his avatar to enter the Oasis and hires Irock, a bounty hunter, to locate Parzifal after meeting with him. Irock hands the Orb of Osavox, a mighty object, to Sorrento. Wade goes shopping in the Oasis and buys a few things, including a special suit that gives him the ability to physically feel what is happening in the game. He assists Artemis and Ake in completing the race challenge. Dido and Sho then catch up to them. They are known as the High Five because they are the top 5 scorers. The following hint involves a creator who despises his creation and a leap not taken. Wade later joins Artemis in returning to the Halliday journals while posing as Clark Kent in disguise. They are led by the curator to relive a memory of Halliday, where they discover that Sorrento began as his intern. Halliday and Morrow are discussing a date that Halliday had with Karen Underwood, who would later become Morrow's wife, but who is only known by the game name Kira, who allegedly broke up Halliday and Morrow's partnership. Wade also observes that none of Halliday's other memories contain any mention of Kira, and makes a deal with the curator to prove it. When the curator realizes that this is the only memory that mentions Kira or Karen Underwood, he rewards Wade with a quarter. Wade then goes with Artemis to a club. Wade notices himself falling for her as they dance. He suggests they use each other's real names, even though the Oasis forbids it. Wade reveals his name to Artemis, and Irock overhears it. A group of Sixers quickly enters the club and attacks Wade and Artemis. They are able to escape because he uses a Zemeckis cube to turn time back 1 minute. Wade, however, has Artemis upset because he almost got them into trouble. Her father passed away after being forced to work in Loyalty Center under IOI. Wade receives a message from Sorrento offering him $50 million in exchange for joining IOI and assisting in the egg hunt. Wade notices the Sorrento rig's password written on it as he is being projected into his office in IOI. When Wade firmly declines to join Sorrento, he then admits that he is aware of Wade's identity and life. Sorrento sends drones to the stacks with the help of his assistant, Finale Zandor. Following that, the drones take out the stack containing Wade's trailer, killing Alice and Rick and bringing the tower down. Wade tries to warn his friends by running to his OASIS trailer, but he is captured. Wade awakens and sees Samantha, the person behind Artemis, standing in front of him. Before Samantha realizes this is the clue to the following challenge, Wade and Samantha talk and almost kiss. The phrase "leap not taken" alludes to Halliday's regret over not kissing Kira on their one date when he had the chance. Wade, Samantha, Ake, Dido, and Sho assemble as they learn that the upcoming challenge will take place at a movie theater where Halliday took Kira on their date. Since Stephen King detested the film adaptation of his book, they deduced that the movie they saw was The Shining, which is a reference to a creator who hates his creation. They are taken to a digital recreation of the Overlook Hotel by the curator. Ake, who has never seen The Shining, eventually runs into the twins, unlocks the blood elevator, and bumps into the unsettling woman in the bathtub, before having to outrun Jack Torrance and his axe. Samantha finds Kira dancing with zombies in the interim. After winning the challenge and receiving the Jade Key, she makes her way over to Kira. As a result, Artemis surpasses Parzifal to become the second highest scorer in OASIS, and Sorrento learns Wade is still alive. In order to block other avatars from attempting to enter the castle where the final challenge is located, Sorrento activates the Orb of Asuvok on Planet Doom. All OASIS users receive a message from Wade informing them of IOI's steps and requesting their assistance in the fight against it on Planet Doom. As the battle begins, an army of thousands of avatars show up. The Iron Giant is brought into battle by Ake after being activated. For Wade to move forward, Sorrento and Mecha Godzilla must be defeated. To accomplish this, the Iron Giant, the Gundam, and Artemis team up. To avoid Sorrento's interest, he must sacrifice Artemis for Samantha. Wade comes across a Sixer who is involved in Adventure, the game that holds the last key. The Sixer gets close to winning before slipping through the ice. Sorrento makes a comeback and engages Wade in combat before Wade can make his move. In desperation, Sorrento pulls out a catalyst bomb to eliminate all avatars nearby, including IROC and himself. Wade is able to stay inside the OASIS thanks to the extra life token found in the quarter that the curator gave him. Now, everyone is watching him as he tries to complete the task. Wade realizes that the player's goal should be to find the Easter egg hidden within Adventure to unlock the Crystal Key, rather than to win the game. Wade struggles to use all the keys to unlock the vault because he is still in Ake's van and they are being pursued by Sorrento and his thugs. But he succeeds and discovers the chamber with the Easter egg. After successfully navigating the final gate's obstacles, a game of Tempest, and a recreation of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, he arrives in Halliday's office. He meets Halliday's avatar, Anorak, and receives his billions of dollars worth of assets in addition to digital immortality. According to Wade's concluding narration, once he and his friends took control of the OASIS, they forced IOI to destroy all of its loyalty centers. They also shut down the OASIS on Tuesdays and Thursdays to let people enjoy the real world. Wade then meets Artemis in person. She is just as stunning as he had hoped. He declares his love for her as they discuss their plans for their newly acquired fortune. Subscribe for more videos like this and turn on the notifications so you never miss any of them.